Inspiring small Parisian apartments that feel calm, cozy, and beautiful. Today, we step into the heart of Paris. Small spaces filled with quiet charm, gentle beauty, and a calm that feels like a warm exhale. These inspiring small Parisian apartments show us that elegance isn't loud or complicated. It's subtle, thoughtful, and rooted in comfort. From linen-covered sofas to softly lit bedrooms and tiny yet heartfelt kitchen corners, each space whispers a softer way of living. You'll experience homes where simplicity is not a limitation, but an opportunity to express personality, style, and peace in the most gracious ways. Imagine beginning your day in a gentle Parisian entryway bathed in soft morning light. The moment you step inside, there's a feeling of calm, warm wood tones, muted beige walls, and a small antique mirror that reflects the light just enough to brighten the space. Hooks are placed thoughtfully, holding a silk scarf, a linen jacket, and a woven bag that hints at effortless style. A tiny marble-topped console holds a vase of dried lavender, each stem whispering of the French countryside. Shoes tuck neatly beneath a slim bench, proof that every corner has a purpose. This isn't simply an entryway, it is an invitation to breathe deeply and release the city noise before stepping into your peaceful refuge. The living room here does not try to impress with opulence. Instead, it whispers refinement in quiet tones. A low cream sofa becomes the heart of the room, its soft linen upholstery inviting you to sink in, read, or simply rest. The floor is covered with an ivory wool rug that muffles footsteps and feels cloud-soft under bare feet. A small vintage coffee table, oak with curved legs, holds a candle in warm vanilla and a stack of well-thumbed art books. Curtains of sheer cotton filter the daylight into a diffused glow, creating a sense of time slowing down. You sit, breathe, and feel that nothing more is required to be well. Here, the kitchen is not large, but its charm stretches far beyond its walls. A tiny bistro-style table sits near the window, topped with fresh croissants on a ceramic plate and a cup of café au lait steaming gently. The wooden cabinets have been painted in a soft sage, evoking the calm of a hidden garden. Brass handles catch the light and bring a touch of elegant nostalgia. A single pendant lamp curves downward over the table, bathing the surface in golden warmth. The scent of butter and espresso becomes part of the space, weaving comfort into routine. This is the kitchen of slow Sundays and quiet breakfasts. dining area may be compact, but it radiates intimacy. A round table, polished smooth and glowing in candlelight, sits beneath a gallery of softly framed botanical drawings. The chairs, simple and wooden, carry cushions in muted linen that echo the palette of cream, olive, and dusty rose. At dinner, the hum of conversation is gentle, often punctuated by laughter and the clinking of wine glasses. A delicate table runner folds effortlessly down the center, showing off its hand-stitched edges. It is not a space for grand gatherings, but for heartfelt connection, shared meals that linger longer than expected, simply because you wish to stay. The bedroom feels like a soft exhale. You enter and notice the light, peach-tinted at dawn, golden in the afternoon, soothing in the evening. The bedding is layered, white cotton sheets, a taupe linen duvet, and a knitted throw draped over the foot of the bed. The bedside table holds only the essentials: a vintage lamp with a silk shade, a small book of poems, and a porcelain dish where jewelry rests. Curtains fall gently from ceiling to floor, lending height and elegance to the room. At night, the hum of the city fades, replaced by quiet and breath. This sanctuary becomes your softest, calmest world. The bathroom is compact, yet it feels like a luxurious retreat. White subway tiles meet delicate brass fixtures, their patina telling stories of soft mornings and unhurried evenings. A small stone shelf holds amber glass bottles of rose water and lavender soap, waiting to begin the daily ritual. Warm steam curls around a frosted window, blurring the world beyond. A plush bath mat greets your feet, while a linen towel, carefully folded, hangs nearby. Nothing overwhelms the senses. Every detail is intentional. Here, cleansing is an act of renewal, of slipping out of the day and into something softer. The bathroom is compact, yet it feels like a luxurious retreat. White subway tiles meet delicate brass fixtures, their patina telling stories of soft mornings and unhurried evenings. A small stone shelf holds amber glass bottles of rose water and lavender soap, waiting to begin the daily ritual. Warm steam curls around a frosted window, blurring the world beyond. A plush bath mat greets your feet, while a linen towel, carefully folded, hangs nearby. Nothing overwhelms the senses. Every detail is intentional. Here, cleansing is an act of renewal, of slipping out of the day and into something softer. Against the wall sits a vertical bookcase, tall and elegant, filled with memories disguised as books. Their covers form a palette of soft browns, sepias, and creams. A ceramic figurine rests between titles, placed there not for decoration but because it is loved. A single framed photograph sits on the top shelf, a moment captured in time. A chair nearby waits patiently, draped with a knitted throw. In this corner, time slows, the rush of the outside world fades. You pick up a book and feel the gentle pulse of history, art, and human connection between its pages. Your favorite place may be the window nook. Sheer curtains stir slightly in the breeze, carrying the scent of jasmine tea. A narrow bench sits beneath the window, cushioned in soft linen, and a pillow rests at the corner as though placed for someone you love. This is a seat for daydreaming, for coffee sip by sip, for letters started and slowly finished. The city whispers faintly outside, but the room feels suspended in its own quiet world. Here, light becomes soft poetry, settling on the floor in long ribbons of gold as the day begins and ends. Clothing feels like an extension of mood, not spectacle. A slim wardrobe holds linen dresses, neutral sweaters, and a classic trench coat that lives here year-round. A woven basket sits on the floor for scarves, another for leather flats worn almost daily. Above the wardrobe, a simple hat rests, ready for days when you walk to the cafe. This corner is not about accumulation, it is about sincerity. Each garment is chosen carefully, appreciated fully, and worn naturally. Parisian ease lives here, not in fashion magazines, but in simple choices that feel like you. The side table is a world of its own. It carries a single candle in soft vanilla, a ceramic teacup, and a dried bouquet from last spring. The wood grain is slightly worn, polished by time and gentle use. When evening comes, you sit beside it, reading or simply relaxing, and its little presence becomes comforting. It is the quiet anchor of the room, a reminder that objects need not be grand to be meaningful. A small space can be beautiful when filled with things that tell your story. Storage in small Parisian homes is not about hiding, it is about living beautifully. Drawers slide beneath the bed, holding folded blankets and extra linens. Under the sofa rests a tray of winter scarves and gloves. Shelves climb upward instead of outward, reaching towards ceilings with understated practicality. Decorative boxes hold letters and postcards, arranged neatly like keepsakes. Nothing is scattered, because order becomes a form of calm. With every system, you remind yourself that simplicity is not restrictive, it is liberating. The reading chair is placed deliberately, angled toward the soft light of the living room lamp. A wool throw drapes across its arm, ready to wrap around your shoulders when you settle in. The scent of tea mingles with the faint aroma of a candle, while pages rustle gently under your fingertips. Time becomes fluid here, hours melt without announcement. Outside, Paris continues on, a bustle of footsteps and cafe chatter. But in this tiny world, there is only you, your thoughts, and a story you're discovering page by page. One wall becomes the gallery of your heart. Photographs of small moments, sketches found at flea markets, postcards from past travels, all arranged thoughtfully, not perfectly. Their soft edges form a mosaic of memory, personality, and gentle beauty. Each piece speaks. A lavender field in Provence, a Paris cafe with golden chairs, a watercolor of soft flowers. When you pass this wall, you remember who you are, where you've been, and what still inspires you. It is not curated, it is lived. A single open shelf in the kitchen holds terracotta bowls, white ceramic plates, and a few glass jars of loose tea leaves. Nothing is excessive, everything is accessible. The shelf is functional, but more than that, it is beautiful in its simplicity. Each item feels curated, but not pretentious, more like objects chosen because they make everyday life feel a little sweeter. When you prepare breakfast or a late-night snack, reaching for these bowls becomes a comforting ritual. The rhythm of life becomes softer, more intentional. A petite writing desk shares the bedroom, acknowledging that life happens here too. A notebook lies open, filled with lists and ideas scribbled in half-light. A bowl of fresh peonies sits beside the laptop, bringing fragrance and softness to moments of productivity. Work does not feel rushed or overwhelming. It flows with the quiet of the room. When you close the laptop at night, it becomes a surface for fresh flowers and a place for a book waiting for tomorrow. The room shifts gently from work to rest without disruption. Parisian evenings are not about harsh, bright lights. They are about layers, warm lamps, flickering candles, gentle glows reflected off gold picture frames. Lighting is slow, almost ceremonial. You dim the lights, close the curtains, and sit beneath the gentle golden hue as it embraces the room. Tea warms your palms, and the city outside becomes a distant rhythm. The atmosphere asks nothing of you except to be present. This is the art of evening, calm, cozy, and beautifully simple. The workspace is small, uncluttered, and open. A single laptop rests on the desk, accompanied only by a pencil holder and soft lamp. There are no extra accessories, no loud distractions, no elaborate decor. The presence of emptiness becomes soothing. It is a space built not for productivity alone, but for clarity and ease. When you sit here, the mind becomes still enough to think clearly. Even the smallest corner, when treated with intention, can breathe peace into your everyday life. The kitchen window becomes a sacred moment in time. Morning light falls on the countertop, illuminating the marble veins and making pastries look like works of art. A small potted herb, perhaps basil or rosemary, sits here, offering both aroma and beauty. You prepare coffee slowly, watching shadows shift as the sun rises. In this quiet pause, you remember that joy doesn't always come from grandeur. Sometimes it is brewed in a cup and enjoyed by the window. When night settles, the bedroom becomes its softest version. The lamp casts a warm glow over the linens, and your breathing naturally slows. The scent of lavender oil rests on the air, inviting your mind to drift. You open a small book, reading only a few pages before sleep arrives. Outside, the distant hum of Paris continues, but your world is safely tucked in silk and linen. The day has ended, but the comfort remains. You fall asleep feeling thankful for every quiet corner of this tiny home, where calm, coziness, and beauty flourish.